Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's tutorial would be how to do your eyebrows. I have very thin eyebrows, so that's what I'm working with, but I do hope that this video helps out a lot of y'all. So the main thing is finding out what type of product works for you. That is my biggest advice to give out, is making sure you find the product that works best for you. I've used pencils, I've used pomades, I've used powders, and there's also eyebrow tint brushes that you could use. I don't use those just because I'm not very good with using those, so I stick with the other three that I like to use. Today I'll be using pomade, and that's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade that I'll be using, and I'll be using it in the color medium brown. So it's this one right here, the one that I'll be using. And then the brush that I'm going to use, that's the other thing too, along with finding the right product, find the right tool. So if it's a powder or a pomade, find the right tool to make sure you apply it and make sure you blend it out. So the one that I like to use is this brush right here. This is the MAC angled brush. I believe this is the number 203. I'll make sure to label it down below, and that's the one that I'll be using. And then I'm also going to be setting down my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Gel Brow. So those are the products that I'm going to be using today. That's what I'll be doing. And then of course you could get a brush, a little brush to brush out your eyebrows. I'm just going to use a little brush here. This is a NYX eyebrow pencil that I use. Right now I'm not using this one today, but this is a really good one. If you want to go for a pencil, this is a really good pencil to use, and I really like it. If you want to see a tutorial on that, on how I do my eyebrows with a pencil, just let me know, and I could do different different videos on different products for your eyebrows. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll go ahead and show y'all how I do my eyebrows. Okay guys, so I did get closer to the camera, that way you can really see how I'm doing my eyebrows. So I'm going to start off with brushing out my eyebrows. The other thing too that I forgot to mention in the beginning is making sure you shape out your eyebrows the way you want it. Whether that's going to a place to go get them done, whether you get them waxed, whether you get them microbladed, whether you get them, what's the other one with the string? I can't think of the name right now, but or if you just tweeze them out at home, whatever the case may be, just find the shape that you want and just go based off of that. That's what's made it so easy for me to do, is just making sure that I shape out the eyebrow the way I want it to be shaped out. Before, it would take me like 20 minutes to do my eyebrows, honestly. Like, it was ridiculous. So now it only takes me like 5 minutes because I just shape it out to the way I want it. But whenever they do grow out and they're just out of shape, not the shape that I want them, that's when I go get them done. I usually get my waxed and just get them waxed the way I want them, and then from there, whenever little hairs come out again, I just pluck them out instead of having to go get them done again. So that's just what I do. So of course those two things are the biggest things, which is the product that you use and then the shape of your eyebrow. So figure out what type of eyebrow shape you want and then go from there, because once you have that eyebrow shape set, all you have to do is just pretty much just do put product into the gaps. So that's kind of what we're going to do today with this one. So let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and get the product that you want. And like I said, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade. And when I do it, when I use this, this is why I really like this brush, because it's angled, so you angle it to the way you want it. So obviously right now, if I'm going to start on my right eyebrow, it's angled that way. So I'm going to dip my brush on this side going that way. Oh, sorry. So the angle's going that way. I'm going to dip it on the back of this. So just get and this product right here, it doesn't really need that much, but just use whatever amount you want. And then, like I said, I just apply it on that side of the brush. So you see, I don't apply it on both sides. So now, let's go ahead and brush it. So brush your eyebrows to the shape that you want them. So brush the back, front. The front, depending on the style that you want, you can brush it up and then to the side. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started. I've been saying that so many times. So I like to get a mirror. I usually use like a smaller mirror, and I look to the side like this, and that's where I start off where the arch is. So my arch is right here. It's right here. Sorry, I keep looking away, just making sure I'm in focus. So my arch is right here, so I just go down like that. And you're gonna stop wherever your eyebrow stops. Of course, if you have shorter eyebrows and you want it a little bit longer, just measure it off of where your eye right here ends, like that. You just want to go like that, and then go over the top. Just like that. So right now it's just the end that looks like that. Obviously we're gonna make sure that everything else looks good, but right now I'm not gonna dip my brush again into the product. I'm just gonna use the remaining to kind of blend everything out. So I started from there, and then you could move your head however you want it. So if you work like that, that's how I work, and then I move back, and then that same amount of product, just start here and just start brushing it out over the top. And honestly, you could start brushing that part out too, so it won't be so harsh, and you could go back again and put more if you want. So then the front, I like to raise it up like this a little bit, just to make sure I put it where my eyebrow starts, just lightly. Like that. Just brush it up. Okay, so as you can see, there's a big difference now. Even though I didn't use so much product in the beginning, you could still tell the difference right there. Like, it's a lot more fuller than it was before. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and dip my brush again into that same dip brow, but not a lot. Just barely tap it in there. Just literally, my brush is right here, just tap, just like that. And then what I'm gonna do, and so that's why whenever I raise my eyebrow like that, you can see where your line starts, your eyebrow. So just when you raise it like that, and then set it back down whenever you go back and shade it in. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm just gonna shape it back up. Just apply it to where you want it more. And then like that. I like to have the back more darker than the front, just because that way it looks more of a natural effect. I'm going to go ahead and dip more in there. I didn't get a lot that other time. But I'm gonna get closer so you can kind of see what okay, so there's a little gap right there that I'm gonna go ahead and fill up right there, and then up here, and then I'm just gonna shade it in a little bit in there. So I'll do it right here, that way you can kind of see what you can see closer as to what I'm doing. And you can move your brush like this to get the front up like that. And you just go based off your shape. That's why it's so important to like have a shape down for your eyebrow. That way you just kind of just follow that, you know? Just do it like that. And there you have it. So that's how my eyebrow looks. And then of course, and don't look at this side because this side isn't done yet. But of course, if you want to shape them out even more, you could use concealer to kind of what am I trying to say, to clear it up even more. I don't use concealer. I used to use concealer to kind of clean up around there, but like I said, I like this look, and for me it just looks a little bit more natural, so that's why I leave it like this. But of course, if you want to go ahead and do that, you definitely could. I mean, you could even use this brush if you want to just get in there and just use a concealer to kind of clean it up a little bit. But that's how I leave my eyebrows. So there you have it. There you go. I'll go ahead and finish up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so there you go. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I do hope it is helpful. Like I said, if there are other products that you want me to use using the same technique but just different products, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and make a video like that. Like I said, I used to use pencil and a powder, both, so I could definitely do a tutorial using those products as well if you are more comfortable using those products than a pomade. Like I said, pomades are they are definitely more dramatic look, but you could definitely make them work and make them more natural looking, because this right here, this is what I'm like, this is normally how I do my eyebrows, but I could definitely go lighter than this. So like I said, please enjoy this video, and if you do like it, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and again, thank you guys.